Continuing the fun here on Monday, April 17th, 2023, 12:11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Under 3 hours to go before the ding a ding a ding 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 before the bell rings and the trading day ends. Taking a look at SPY was in the green to begin the day and has slowly jockeyed itself back and forth down 0.21%, less than $1 down. So we may be looking at a put credit spread on our 14 days out trading experiment. And earlier I discussed, or I questioned myself and said, Self, why do you have a credit spread on April 26th, 27th, and 28th on the SPY down here? And then the next one is on May 5th. And I'm like, that's perplexing. Then I realized at the time, May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th was not yet available. So those, as you get out in time on the SPY, let's take a look. As you get out in time on the SPY, you go from dailies to weeklies because they haven't yet published their bid and ask prices for those dates, if that makes sense, because it is a daily. It is a daily. Sell, call. If we look out, then we'll see we have all these dailies. And then the next one available, as you see, so I will be able to trade the May 1st today, which will be exactly 14 days out. But then the next one available is the 18th, followed by the 25th. So tomorrow, I'll be able to trade the May 2nd. So there you go. Now you know, Bart. Yeah, thanks for clearing that up for us, for the multiple personalities that we have. Back to the beginning of time on the trade desk here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana, in the Fortress of Solitude Studios. We're doing real well on our 417/421 call credit spread that we put on at the end of the day Friday. We also are at 80% on the Boeing credit spread. We may take that off today. Doesn't expire until Monday, but we're 80%. And we just put that on Friday as well. So that'll be a tiny little profit as far as annualized. Bank of America under pressure because it is up over $30. Where's it at right now? Bank of America currently sitting at $30.13, up 2% today. So this 32 call is under pressure. All 10 of them. We have 10 contracts on the table. When do they pay their next divvy? Bank of America. Got to be careful with ourselves here. We don't want to get it called away if we're close to another dividend in our pocketbook. So the next dividend, does it say it here or we have to look out? Oh, no, they just had it. So they just had a next dividend date on March 2nd. Payout date was the end of March. So we don't necessarily have to be concerned with the Bank of America being called away if we want to do so. When it gets closer, we'll look at that. It might have, if they have good earnings tomorrow, they're going to report before the market, right? Yeah, before the market, they will report their earnings. If it's good, then we're going to see Bank of America really threaten the 32. But my theory will then be that it may cool back down by the end of the week, depending on the other earnings reports that we see across the board that are developing this week. Big ones like Netflix and Tesla, etc. So we'll keep an eye on that. But we're fine if it gets called away. We're fine if we need to roll it, if we need to roll it out, capture some more premium, maybe even do the old bear claw roll. So I wanted to get back to the put spreadsheet that we were looking at in the previous video to see what else do we have our eye on. We made our Google trade. NVIDIA currently is up today, so we were going to pass on that. We have 2 positions on Tesla. We've got 2 positions on Amazon. Schwab. I keep forgetting to look at Schwab. SCHW. SCHW. Charles Schwab reported earnings today. I believe they missed on the EPS and hit on the revenue. What does it say? So here we go. Why Charles Schwab shares are trading higher today? So they're up over 2.28%. And so they had net revenues of 5.11 billion, up 10%, but they're missing the consensus of 5.15 billion. And they had, I believe, $41 million in a net drawdown on their deposits from what I read while I was at the gym this morning. So overall, also part of their guidance was is we can continue to have net drawdowns on our deposits and we're just fine. But I heard that before. I heard that from Signature Bank, and then I turned my back and they just stabbed me. They stuck a dagger right into my kidney. Thanks a lot. Oh, and then I turned around and they stabbed me right through the heart because they don't care. CEO said we're fine. And then they weren't. And then they weren't fine. Feds came in. Doot, 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 doot. Open up. It's the feds. Your bank stinks. We're taking it over. So we got that going for us. So I was looking, continuing down the options spreadsheet. Meta, it was on the radar. Netflix, I'm not going to mess with the earnings coming out. I'm too much of a coward to do that today. I was looking at is this AMD, the A to the M to the D, Advanced Micro Devices. Hey, you already missed your little dip right here. Dip, baby, dip. So it's at 89.01, down almost 3%. Currently, it was down over 3%. And the spreadsheet is telling us what? What is this based on? This is an 85 strike for April 28th with an annualized of 33.5%. Annualized return around 50% implied volatility. Let's look at that number. We may be able to go even $1 lower on the AMD, maybe down to 84 and still catch 20 plus. We should definitely still catch 20 plus percent annualized, but let's just take a look and then we'll run our Fantasyland numbers. Click it. There we go. Sell put. Let's go out to the 28th. So only 11 days out. Yeah. So here we no, that's not, yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. If we go to the 84 at 84, that'll still get us over 20%, right? 84 divided by 84 equals this, divided by 11 days out, multiplied by 365. Way over 20. That's 33.1%, homeboy. So we got that going for us. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at AMD. I mean, that's a big number here, isn't it? Look at the difference in the premium. Is that too risky? I don't know. I mean, 33% is still a lot, Bart. Just go for it. What are you whining about? let me run the numbers. That's my multiple personalities talking to themselves again. So there's $1.07, $1.08 on 85. 1.2% return in 11 days divided by 11, multiplied by the annualized 365, 42.1%. Wow. Should we do just one of them? Maybe one of each. You want to do one of each? Let's just do this one and see how we feel afterwards. Are you sick to your stomach? Are you okay? I think we're going to be okay. Should we try that 108? It should have enough action to fill. Should have enough action to fill at the 108. Currently at the top of the board now, though. But if we put it on the board, if AMD continues, let's look at that. Let's look at the 1-day chart. By the minutes and the candles, 89.01, trying to go green. 89.02. Where are we at here? Okay, we can get 108. Let's try it. Let's try the 108, $8,500 in the collaterals. There it is, 108 on the 8,500. We could add to that a credit spread if we so choose, right? Let's look at a credit spread, but we'll go more conservative. We will go more conservative but add contracts. So at this delta, we're at an 8 delta. Let's try it. You want to try a 10 delta? Again, you're talking to yourself out loud in real time. Well, this is the only way I know how to do it. No, let's go down here. If we sell this put and then we create ourselves a credit spread, how wide do we have to go to get some action? If we put $100, they give us a credit of about $95. It's a spread, so they take another second or so to get filled. $90 max loss, so it's $90 on 2,000, right? 2,000 collateral, $90 on 2,000. 4.5%, divide by 11, carry the 1, annualize 149%. You know, that's the beauty of the credit spreads, and it's very conducive for a smaller account. So I only need $2,000 in collateral to put this trade on. It's fairly conservative way down here at an 80 strike. It's like a 10 delta. It's wide though. It's, wide for a small account. It is $4 wide. So it's $4, right? Times 100 times 5, and that's where we come up with our $2,000 in collateral. Let's put it on for fun and games and excitement. Got a medium likelihood. What about a high likelihood? Where's our $19? The bid and ask is between 18 and 20. I bet if we put this on, we're going to fill that before the end of the day. And it may have enough action just to go ahead and fill as we're on here talking together. What's it doing? As we speak, it is still hovering around that $89 bill mark. Okay. It gets to A. It should be filling any moment now. Any moment. What do you say? Credit spread? You could do it. So for now, that's going to be left on the pending board, but it should fill today. It should fill. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'll check back. I got to regroup, think about what I'm doing next, because I could, if we look here, we'll end with this and also start with this. Here's the watch list. Visa on the radar. Google, we already made our move on. We're attempting our moves, plural, on advanced micro devices, AMD, and then I just can't look away from the Valero. I can't look away from Valero right here, down $3.50, 2.66%. I know I have some positions already in play, but we love Valero. It does this though. It goes up and down volatility. So we might be able to make a move on Valero. I'll come back to that real soon here in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, comment, notification bell, click. Share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.